I found it interesting to see how much influence special interest groups play in crafting educational policy. I also found it interesting sometimes how little role teachers actually play. I'm from Central Ohio, a town called Marion, which is a bit north of Columbus. In high school, I was always interested in politics, and I loved learning about history and government. And so I thought I would want to be either a high school social studies teacher or go into politics or go to law school. I worked for a state senator, and he was a former teacher. He was the co-chair of the Senate Education Committee, and I learned a lot about educational policy issues. I went to the Ohio State University. I ended up majoring in history and politics. I was in the Dayton metro area, a community near Dayton, for 6 years. And while I was a teacher, I then became an administrator and was a union president. So I was involved in that policy-making process at the local level. For grad school, I went to Ashland University and was a James Madison Fellow at Georgetown University. And then my PhD was in Leadership and Policy Studies at Miami University. I accepted a postdoctoral research fellowship at the University of Texas. I did a lot of research about dual enrollment and about educational policy, and I saw an opening at the University of Memphis. And I was really drawn to Memphis because their leadership and policy program has robust course offerings that are committed to social justice. And plus, Memphis has a great community that is engaged in scholarly work. Our students research problems of practice, often in their own schools and school districts, and use current methodologies and theoretical frameworks to try to answer those questions and improve their schools. I think the University of Memphis's program in leadership and policy studies is at the top in the state of Tennessee. Come to leadership and policy studies at the University of Memphis to become someone who is a doer, not just a sayer.